It's the mid-season for season 4 of Turnaround's Theory, and you know your boy got a good one for you. Now, coming up on today's edition of Turnaround's Theory, we're going back to It's Shaq, the YouTuber, and watch this video about a man who walks away from a high-value woman. And also on the broadcast today, we're going to be watching another video from It's Shaq, from the same video, of course, about a woman who has to pay over $115 for all that free food she's been getting in her stomach. And of course, I'm going to give you another free theoretical thought, as I always do. So join me for another edition of Turnaround's Theory, coming up next on YouTube, because I can guarantee you it's going to be a damn good one. The man that you're watching on this video now decides to walk away from a high-value woman, and can you blame him? And this woman instantly gets to pay $115 because of all the free food that she's been getting in her stomach. If you'll stick around for another edition of Turnaround's Theory coming up on my YouTube channel in just a moment, we're going to watch both of these videos from the YouTuber by the name of Shaq Clips, Shaq Reacts, and It's Shaq with regard to this video. And of course, I'm going to deliver another free theoretical thought, as I always do. Fellas, as I often tell you all, y'all should often be knowing my saying, and y'all should often be knowing the drill. So why don't y'all grab a quick snack and come on back, because y'all just might learn something. Turnaround's Theory starts right now. Roll the intro. What is up, everybody? Once again, it's your boy, Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. And I want to welcome you to the mid-season for season 4 of Turnaround's Theory, only on my YouTube channel. As you should know by now, that Turnaround's Theory comes to you each and every Monday over the digital airwaves of YouTube. And Turnaround's Theory is also the actual platform of where I normally give the fellas, just like you at home, a free theoretical thought on just about anything. I love it. Hey, listen, for those of y'all that are just tuning in to this edition of Turnaround's Theory on my YouTube channel, I want to personally welcome you. And if you are, in fact, a returning subscriber, hey, welcome back. And as a constant daily reminder, I want to remind you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would, in fact, help out and it will be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. Please be sure to follow me on all social media sites. There is a link provided in the description box below. If you also want to contribute to my YouTube channel through PayPal, there is also going to be a link provided in the description box below for that as well. Please be sure to also use the hashtag Team Turnaround that you will see on your screen, because that lets me know indefinitely that not only you're watching another edition of Turnaround's Theory, but it just goes to show that you are supporting my channel with regard to the content that I post up, and I might give you a shout out right back. I do hope and pray that I have covered everything within this matter. And with that being said, let's jump on over into another edition of Turnaround's Theory.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Shaq here once again, and today's just some crazy clips of the worst dates I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty wild. This woman has some insane standards for a first date.
Describe your ideal first date.
My ideal first date?
I'm saying.
I want to go on a yacht.
What? I'm saying first date.
Yeah, a yacht.
Are you out of your mind?
Yeah, like you guys take me on a yacht, and we have a private dinner with a chef. And I want a Birkin bag sitting at the table for me.
It ain't over yet.
With a thousand roses, a bouquet of 1,000 roses, with $100 bills each on every rose. And then I want a booked trip out to Cancun.
Stop it. Get some help.
Fully booked.
Fully booked.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the epiphany of delusion, and there is no way this woman thinks she's able to pull a man like this for being absolutely mid. I gotta be honest. This is either like a mental health issue or some kind of rage bit.
Above or under 1,000?
Oh, above.
Definitely above.
Above.
Above
Yeah,
or under
above. Okay.
5,000?
I think it's under 5,000 because there's been a lot of repeats.
Will you pull yourself together?
Yeah, imagine you bring your girl to an Usher concert just for her to get rizzed up by Usher. This is why I will never date anyone with a celebrity crush.
Most relationships only should last a total of 2 years.
Huh?
Nothing extra. I feel like after 2 years, you got to renew it.
That's what I said.
Do something new, do something different, kind of come to the table. Like,
Because if you don't know what you want by that time,
yeah, 2 years.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
Are you all right?
Are we getting married or not? And getting married is kind of like,
yeah.
Get out now.
Wait, hold on, time out.
renew it. Yeah,
every
or
two-
it's over with. Because how, like, really, the best phase in every relationship is what? The honeymoon phase?
Right.
And what are the first 2 years? After that, I know what you're going to do. I know all your sex moves. You're going to do the same exact move every night. Right? Like, it's just the same thing over and over again. I feel like
cheating is
2 years.
essential. You can learn.
I agree. I'm all for cheating.
Dismissed. What? Have a good day.
No,
Oh my.
I don't think I would be
All right, break this down. Claim dismissed. Have a good day.
This we've been waiting on. I disagree.
That's gaslighting.
I would never be in a relationship again where I spent most of my life in a relationship. I don't want to, and my mother did it. I'm doing it. Like, I was with a relationship, and then when I was done with that one, I didn't talk to him. I didn't communicate. I felt a new boo. And once me and my new boo was locked in, then I'm like, I'm done with you. And then I kept going.
Yeah, this woman is pretty much every single man's worst nightmare, and she's literally everything I preach against. Basically, she was in a relationship and didn't end the relationship until she found someone else, which proves that 50% of women do have backups. That is the actual statistic. Second, she ended up bringing up her mother and how she's following her footsteps, and that's exactly where things first go wrong. It's these single mothers or these women who date around so much and have children that are encouraging the younger generation to do the same. That's pretty much why this woman is like this and why she's so corrupt when it comes to relationships.
Turnaround theory will continue.
Ladies, if I ain't never told you anything, I'm telling you something now. Stop with the potential and stop settling for a man in hopes that he'll change. Pay attention to the current version of who he is, okay? And imagine your life living with that current version of the man that's in front of you now. If you can't grow, if you cannot thrive, if you cannot live with the current version of who he is in front of you right now, you have a choice to walk away. So if you choose to settle, the consequences of settling is going to be on you.
I'm not single because nobody want me. All these motherfuckers want me. I'm single because I don't want none of these motherfuckers. I don't want none of these people. I don't want no toxicity. I don't want no projects of men or women. I don't want somebody that's just coming in my life to leech from me. I don't want some of these incomplete that didn't grow from their mama that you need to send them back for another couple years so their mama can finish the job they should have did before they sent them to you. You need to tell these people you ain't single because you're not qualified. No, you single because you are qualified. You're not single because you don't have standards. You're single because you do have standards. You're not single because you're not desirable. You're single because you are desirable, and any boy will be attracted to you. So you got to be able to vet which ones are boys and which ones are real men. Tell them the reason you are single is because you're not settling, and you're not going to give up your protection of being able to disqualify motherfuckers that ain't right for you. Tell them you are single by choice, not because you can't get a man. Because right now you ain't found one worthy of your attention, period.
Why do you think certain women actually can't appreciate that good man that they actually said that they wanted?
I think it's kind of hard to appreciate something you've never seen a true example of. A lot of women grow up in households to where a real man is not there. They watch their mama cycle through men who living off their mama, who they paying his car note, he's sleeping on her couch, things of that nature, and then they go out and date what's familiar. And sometimes what's familiar could be detrimental as hell to you, but it's comfortable at the same time, because this is all I know, right? So when I run into a man who's quote unquote good, he doing shit that I ain't never seen. He's showing me things that are uncomfortable for me. I'm used to toxicity. My mama had a toxic man. My auntie had a toxic man. My sister had a toxic man. My baby daddy was a toxic man. So again, if that's all I've ever seen, if I run into something that foreign, I'm gonna be a little uncomfortable with that. So a lot of women, and unfortunately a lot of women gotta lose a great man to learn how to appreciate him. But as long as the lesson is learned.
There's only 14 that's been made. Trev?
We now return to Turneround's theory.
They told me to order something cheaper than the steak.
If you broke, get a job.
Are you on the date to eat food, or are you on the date to get to know someone? If you really wanted the steak during the date, then pay for it. It's always the brokest women that got the most to say.
Red flags in women I won't be ignoring this year. One, I've already talked about it, women who post themselves crying, record it, and post it online. That is clinically insane. If you do that, you are not stable. Also, I assume you're doing that for attention. Either way, it's weird, very bad. Second red flag, any girl that says anything along the lines of, I hate drama, is going to be the most drama-filled human being you've ever encountered. They're lying. They actually love it. They thrive and they live for it.
To be honest, the two people she's talking about tend to be the same person. Usually, if you're a person that likes to complain on social media, you're also gonna be very toxic. That's exactly why any woman, actually scratch that, any person who brings the relationship on social media is a huge red flag.
Bored, I just sent a bunch of flowers to my neighbour Steve with a note that reads, I still miss you. Love, Laura. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Get the hell out of my court.
I guess his wife just found them.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
Sorry, Steve.
What the hell is going on?
Is full of masculine women because men aren't men anymore. Women are constantly in grind mode. Women are constantly doing everything on their own. Women cannot depend on men for anything. Her being in her masculine energy is a defense mechanism, because if she doesn't do it, no one else is going to. And the last thing she wants is another man wasting her energy and taking more from her. Not every woman has to be put in this box of cook me dinner, make me babies, keep quiet. Some of us were born to run the world.
You gotta love how women who are just talking about their responsibilities, doing chores around the house, or working regular job are saying that they're in a masculine role. You're not. You're acting like a normal human being with normal responsibilities.
This is what I get for going out on a date instead of going to work.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they talking about it's a stolen vehicle.
We must stay focused, brothers.
What you mean, sir? Like, what do you mean?
Peace out.
I stole a cue, so I might just go to work. But now I gotta pay mad money. This man should have just gave me like this. This is why I cannot go on dates. I do not go on dates because this is exactly why. What do you mean if he's in a stolen vehicle? Like, what do you mean?
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
First of all, it's old Honda. You got me in a Honda stolen. Like, I could say it was like a Benz, like a BMW, but you got me in a stolen Honda, and we get caught for this. People looking at me as they walk by. I know they would laugh. I would have been laughing too. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a wild take, but I think it's fairly obvious. If you are someone who is, I don't know, doing these kind of things, stealing vehicles, or completely broke where you have to do stupid stuff, you should not be dating. The last thing on your mind should be dating. Do not talk to any women. But then again, do I expect people like this who are stealing vehicles to be responsible with their life? No.
Me, as a plus size girl, wouldn't date someone who's plus size. Because
why is that?
Because I want a guy who I can look at and admire and be like, oh, you know, like, I would like to be that way. I would like to date someone who's fit, obviously, because I want them to be strong and, you know, all this stuff. They can also help me improve in my fitness journey, because I truly believe that when you're in a relationship with someone, you two influence each other so much. And I would like someone who can kind of help me in an area that maybe I'm struggling in.
But what if you're with a guy?
Yeah, I don't know if this is a wake-up call, but you're gonna get the exact same kind of person you are. If you are lazy, if you are unmotivated, if you are fat, if you are an alcoholic, you're gonna get a person just like that. I don't know why that's super surprising for people to realize, but no one is coming to save you or come in your life to fix your problem. Have those problems already fixed and then join a relationship.
Turnaround theory will continue.
A thorough man stands up and demands that you level up. And how many of these channels, these channels on YouTube are talking about leveling up, leveling up, leveling up, leveling up? No, You must, if you're in the presence of a thorough man, he demands that you level up to be in his presence.
A lot of these women take women traits and make that the standard for what they're looking for in men. They are telling you to look for women. Newsflash, you're not going to find that because that is not something that is natural to men. These are the same conversations. Oh, you need a man that's going to cry with you. You need a man that's going to wipe your tears. I'm not saying that men will not do these things, but a lot of the attributes that these women are looking for, if we put the traits on a piece of paper, it would lead them into the arms of another woman, not a man. A lot of women are out here asking for the moon, the stars, the galaxies. If a man come back and he's like, oh, only thing I could get was the stars, that's not good enough. You're not good enough. It's over. You're going to be single for the rest of your life if you are standing there waiting for somebody to wait on you hand and foot and give you every single thing that you want or need.
Either the woman submits or you leave her.
Ooh, this could be different. Submit to what? Exactly.
And this is the only two options for a male that knows his true value.
True value? Really? Interesting that they said male, because there is more to being a man than just their chromosomes. So in order for a gentleman to have value in a relationship, just like a woman would, they need to bring something to the table. So I'm curious exactly what that is.
A woman is there to submit to your purpose. You are the one with direction. She is not. She's there to support your direction.
Fascinating. I find it intriguing that someone actually believes they have direction just because they announce it. And most women are not going to submit to a man unless he proves it.
If she does not support your direction and does not submit, then she is useless to you and you leave her immediately.
And I think a lot of women out there would be more than pleased never to have to be in a relationship with the type of person that has such antiquated thinking that would believe that someone, simply by virtue of the fact that they are male, deserves submission from women. Do try again.
Make the music. Don't stop making music. Don't think that you're gonna hold off, because let me explain something to you. Creativity is not coming out of you. Creativity is like the work of the universe. The universe, that's why they call them universities. The universe is a library. I was just telling somebody this yesterday. All we doing is checking ideas out. We can pretend that we being possessive, it was here before us, it's gonna be here after us. We just checking ideas out, right? And what you would have checked out on one day might not be what you would check out on the next day. So don't not make the music. Well, you got a library card that works, and you use that card every day.
We now return to Turneround's theory.
Every time I come on this app here, I see something about this Bonnie Blue girl. And every time I look at it, I just think about the double standards, what we're seeing. Do you think a 25-year-old man could publicly advertise that he's going to unis to sleep with 18-year-olds in some sort of heroic act that he's there to please the women and help them and do whatever?
Have a good day.
Do you think a man could get away with that? And this is why you hear men telling you that they lost their virginity at 13, and you're like, you didn't lose your virginity, babe. You was sexually assaulted.
Emotional damage.
That person that was older than you took advantage of you. But I say that because the connect is the way we see women taking advantage of men. It's never really, it's not spoken about. It's not ever, like, it's not a thing. It's like, oh yeah, well, they're men, and you know, it's consensual.
What do you mean by that?
If a 25-year-old man was advertising that he was going to a uni and having sex with 18-year-old girls, okay, young women, do you think the conversation of consensual would be a part of the conversation. It would be that he's taking advantage of those young women, that he's disgusting, that he's a predator. All of these words would be used, but somehow Bonnie Blue is up and running.
She's absolutely right, and to add on to her point, I find it really disgusting on how the world allows OnlyFans or these things to happen in our society. I mean, everybody's making a big deal about how TikTok is stealing our privacy and TikTok should be shut down. And sure, you can have your opinions on that, but what should be first is OnlyFans. That is doing way more destruction to our society than this kind of stuff.
Whatever language it is that you're speaking, okay? This is America, and you get it right the first time.
Women.
You get it right the first time. Get it right the first time. Get it right the first time, okay?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
At how young conservative women in America protest versus young liberal women.
I will never understand this level of protesting. Don't you protest so you can get more people to see your perspective on things? Like how these people are protesting, no one will ever agree with you or see your side of the story.
Some money.
Damn!
How much you need?
Whatever you feel like giving, kind sir.
But the fact that I don't like when a woman see. I ain't gonna lie though. I might have to just like the fact that I'm a cool. Yo, like the fact I put out the stack like that, and I knew to bring it. Like now I know,
I
like
need a man that provides, that takes
yeah,
pride
but
in being a provider.
Like
You feel me?
it's just natural though.
Yeah, but I gotta make
brought
sure.
this just for bait to see like who would jump out of line and just like skip every round just to run to the bag.
We don't want money. They probably just like.
Nah, cause the money come with some genuine. More when you're genuine though.
I'm a genuine person.
But the fact that you got out of line,
we gonna be.
No. The fact that you got out of line and ran up to that, crazy.
I want it.
Damn, that's a no.
Like
I
at the
can't.
end of still, everybody want money at the end of the day.
I want money. Wait. I want money.
Yeah, do you guys know what I see in this clip? I just see a line of women who are completely poor and who are asking for money and are willing to give money in any way possible, even if that means they have to do certain acts. That's exactly what the show is and what these women are about. Let's all be honest here.
If you meet her in the streets, leave her in the streets. And when I say the streets, I mean clubs, bars, parties, yachts, spring break, Memorial Weekend, Essence Festival. They're at a point in their lives where they want to run the streets, and that's okay. But don't set yourself up for failure trying to change. She belongs to the streets.
Yeah, if you're a man or a woman watching this video, the best place to meet someone is the gym, a library, a coffee shop, or any place where people are being very productive, not wasting their time being absolutely degenerate.
This bill is only $115 and he telling me to pay for my own food.
You serious?
And you brought me here. But so what? It's the point. You brought me here. Why would I pay for my own food? I got money, but...
So it say 3 Long Island on here. I didn't even have a Long Island.
Okay, but you asked me what do I drink. I didn't know I was paying for my own stuff.
I mean, I had the transportation.
I'm gonna just pay for my own stuff. I don't even care. I can't believe this, y'all. This is real. Like, this is... He's really...
I had the transportation.
He really telling me to pay for...
It costs like $30 in gas to come out here.
$115. $115.
That's stupid.
And I gotta pay for my own food. I might as well pay for it all.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I want to ask you something. If you went out to eat with a dude, if a dude brought you out to eat, and he said, "Are you paying for your own stuff?" Wouldn't you be like?
Me personally, that happened to me before.
It happened to me before too, and it's happening right now.
Yeah, what an absolute red flag. She decides to record the entire date trying to embarrass him, but the only embarrassing one is her. This man is clearly trying to see if you also like him as well, or if you're only on this date for the free food. I don't know if this woman realizes this, but there's so many women out there who specifically go on dates to fill their stomachs go home, ghost him, and then do the same thing again with the next guy. It's happening way too often, and men are just tired of it, while they have to pay $50 to $100 a date just to meet a person who's gonna ghost them at the end of the day. That's exactly why if you're trying to get to know someone, take them to a spot where you don't gotta spend a lot of money or spend any money at all. At the end of the day, you're trying to get to know that person, not fill their stomachs, and barely talk during the day. A walk in the park or a coffee date should be the first things you do, no matter what kind of person you're talking to. That way you can avoid women like this, who demand everything and you don't even know if they're interested in you.
Stay put, fellas, because when I return, I'm going to conclude today's edition with another free theoretical thought right after this.
It's safe to say that. It's safe to say, like you said, the state of modern men, but it's more safe to say that majority of women are only dating for the money. It's not about nothing more than that. Yes, because the first thing you just said was, look, they want you to. What that say right there? Money fuck the game up. Money fuck the game up. Because y'all not dating a man for his character, for his integrity, for his morals, for his principles, or for love, as y'all say. If a man bag ain't right, you gonna treat him a certain way. You gonna do certain things. But 9 times out of 10, like he just said, y'all looking for niggas that's making all this money instead of working with a man and building with a man, and then y'all maybe get to that point where y'all both achieving that much money. But instead of doing that, y'all gonna look for a nigga that's making money, and that's gonna treat you however he gonna treat you.
9 signs she's mainly with you for money. Number 1. Outside of financial interactions, there seems to be minimal effort put into the relationship, with fewer emotional or physical investments. Number 2. Conversations about financial independence or budgeting are met with resistance or are quickly changed. Number 3. If you express hesitation or refuse a financial request, she might use guilt-tripping or emotional manipulation to persuade you. Number 4. There's a noticeable imbalance in the relationship, where you are always the one giving without receiving much in return. Number 5. She reaches out to you most frequently when she needs financial help, and her communication often coincides with financial requests. Number 6. When asking for money, the explanations are often vague or not fully explained, leaving you unsure about where your money is going. Number 7. She seems hesitant to invest her own money in things that benefit both of you, or only does so with the expectation of being reimbursed. Number 8. Her lifestyle appears to be beyond her means, suggesting she relies on others to maintain it. Number 9. There's a lack of genuine appreciation for the financial help you provide, with little acknowledgement of its impact on you. Do you agree with me? Let me know below in the comments. And follow me to see more videos.
Fellas, this is how you know if a girl is just using you for money and using you as an ATM for a free meal ticket. If a girl ever asks you for money to help her pay for anything, her tuition, to help her pay to get her nails done, for the electric bill, for the rent, whatever it is, you are the beta male barnacle in her life. I want you to repeat after me. I am a simpleton who is a free meal ticket for this girl. I am a beta male barnacle. And meanwhile, she's cheating on you and she's getting that hot beef injection from the alpha that she actually adores and looks up to. When a girl is truly enthralled with you, she views you as that alpha in her life. She would never disrespect you or have the audacity to ask you for money to help her pay for anything. They only do that with the beta male barnacles, the beta male providers. And guess what? She's not going to stop asking you for your resources until that well is completely dry. And once that money runs out, bye, see you later. She's on to the next sucker that she can take advantage of. You never want to be that guy, fellas.
And now, Turneround's theoretical thought. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, and this is always my favorite part of the segment. Once again, it is time for another edition of Turnaround's Theoretical Thought with yours truly, because in just a moment, I'm going to give you fellas another free theoretical thought coming from Shaq Clip's YouTube video about a man who takes a woman out on a date, but he leaves her with regard to her being entitled. Here is your theoretical thought for today. I have said it multiple times already on this platform. Fellas, when it comes to you trying to date these modern women, you're best to be aware of what kind of tactics these modern women are conjuring up today. Because in today's society and in our culture, these modern women don't care about men like us. They don't date you for you. They only date you for what's in your wallet and a free meal. Too often we see this on social media on a daily basis. No damn wonder why most women continue to go with this kind of logic, because this is what they know how to do. They are being encouraged and influenced by that sprinkle chick, and as a result of that, these women are expecting more and more traditional men compared to the modern women of dating to fund their lavish lifestyle so they don't have to worry about contributing to the household. They can't offer anything on the table, but they doggone sure know how to come up with their high standards. That's why more and more modern women become delusional than what they already are, because society tells them to. Please know, fellas, if you deal with a modern woman in this matter, please stop being a simp to them, because they don't deserve any of your time or effort. All they know how to do is just show up with a fat behind and use you for all of your resources. And when the well runs dry financially, she leaves you for the next sucker. Stop it, fellas. You are better than this. That's your theoretical thought for today. And this will conclude another edition of Turnaround's Theory for today. Hey, listen, let me know what you think in the comment section below concerning today's episode. And as a constant daily reminder, I want to re-inform you to please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my official YouTube channel, because it would in fact help out and it would be beneficial for the YouTube algorithm. And please don't forget to smash on that post notification bell, because you, my friends, will instantly be notified every single time your boy posts up and upload more additional content onto the channel. For Turnaround's Theory, I'm Mr. Turnaround, aka Tenacious T. Thank you for watching at home, and I look forward to seeing you right back here next time for another exciting edition of Turnaround's Theory.